we are here.
Namaste.
Namaste. Hey, namaste here in quarantine. Welcome to X Youth Tier Series.
Part 2.
Part 2. So me and Jesse had a lot of fun with this tier thing. It was fun just like discussing it, trying to figure out what we think. And so
I had several people reach out to me and say that they totally disagreed with a lot of our picks.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is just how it be.
Did you see the comments? We had a lot of people commenting saying that, no, Chipotle should be here or whatever. So.
Yeah. So, Judah, we had a sad day yesterday.
Sad.
So we tried for about 3 hours to do a special kind of video that we've never done before, only to find out that what we were trying to do is impossible.
Yep.
It was extremely irritating.
Do you want to tell them what we were trying to do?
No, because maybe we'll figure it out.
So
there is a way that it's possible, but we were not.
We'll put it
maybe
put it in the vault, and then. So today we are going to be doing a tier of not fast food, but of candy. Nice. Yeah. Candy, candy, candy.
So this is going to be an interesting video because Judah does not have much of a sweet tooth.
That's true.
And I, on the other hand, do big time.
Without further ado, we're just going to jump right in.
Those are Warheads.
Warheads.
I'll be honest. I don't love Warheads. I don't like sour candy. Like,
see, I love sour.
Like, a little bit's okay, but like, when it's not a fun experience to eat, it's just like, why?
Okay. I'd say Warheads. I would give Warheads a solid B. How do you feel about that?
We'll leave them there for now. I mean, they're fine. They have their place.
We'll come back to you.
I mean, they're kind of fun when you're like, oh, try this Warhead. You know, like...
Crazy. Okay, Reese's Pieces. Or Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. I think it's actually supposed to be said Pieces. Who knows?
Interesting.
So, I have never purchased Reese's Pieces. Whatever the heck it is. I've never purchased it for myself.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like them. Like, if they're there, I'll eat them. They're good.
Yeah.
They're peanut butter M&M's, basically.
I honestly, so I'm not a big, obviously I'm not a big candy person, but I'm not a big Reese's person, but I do like these. I feel like they taste different. They're not as, rich, or they're not as,
See, I would say the opposite. So I'd say these have I drank an entire venti coffee on my way to Judah's house, which, by the way, that's where we're at. Judah's house.
We're at my apartment. So you get to see this ugly way I get cold air into my apartment. Yes.
I would say these are a solid B then.
Solid B.
I would say these are higher than Warheads personally.
Yeah. Okay. Bubble
tape.
Bubble tape.
I have to say, loved this when I was a kid, just because it was fun. Because you got to unroll it and you could eat like a giant amount of it. Tastes like crap.
I think it's D.
You think it's D?
Or do you think it's C?
I would go C.
Okay.
But let's not get too crazy right off the bat.
Sour Patch. Here we go. I think this is easy.
Yes.
Sure. I mean, come on. Their advertisements were great. Sweet and sour. Hilarious. Candy's delicious. The variety.
The blue ones are the best for sure. The only thing about Sour Patches is if you eat a lot of them, like the sour, I don't know, even the sour powder or whatever, it starts to kind of mess your mouth up. It's a little rough, you know?
So it's being so acidic.
It's like sandpaper in your mouth after a while.
Hot tamales. So people love hot tamales. I don't understand it.
Hate them.
Yeah.
What's the point? They're miserable. It's like, hey, I'm going to eat a candy that tastes like crap and burns my mouth.
D. Would you say D?
For sure.
Okay. So I feel like this is the first big kind of name brand one that we're throwing in D though.
Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah. Hot tamales are garbage.
Garbage.
Tootsie Pop.
Tootsie Pop.
Classic. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
1, 2, 3. Actually, I did it one time. Have you ever done it?
No. I always got too bored.
I did it. I remember I just had a lot of extra time, and I think it was 1,100 and something. Like I remember I like cut the number in my head. I was like 1,000 something, and I remember I was so proud.
And then your tongue fell off afterwards. Like I don't like suckers. They're another candy that's just like, what the point? Like I'll never seek them out. Like man, I really go for a sucker right now. But these are probably the best sucker of all.
They're solid. Like they're a solid candy. Maybe a middle B actually.
I'd say middle B.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like an A was too high. Ring pops. Now this is the one that I'll agree with you where I'm like, okay, this is pointless. Like you suck on it and you can't even get to the center of it when it gets small, and then you get all the juices and sugar all over your finger and it's sticky and it's like this is a waste of time.
I will say these actually taste decent, but I would agree. The act of actually eating them is way more annoying than what they're worth, so I'd say C.
Yeah. Yep. Agree. Three Musketeers. Let's. This is one of my favorite chocolate bars.
Is it really?
Growing up.
Me too. It was my favorite when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I was like Snickers. No, like this. It was so good because it had the fluff. Do you remember the commercials of like the actual Three Musketeers, and they have to go try to get the filling or whatever it was? Like,
yep. Loved Three Musketeers when I was a kid. Still like them. They're not my favorite anymore.
They're very rich. I come to find out.
Yeah, super good. I mean, they're A level for me still.
I would go low A. I would go low A.
All right, so last week we talked about gossip and how gossip is really more than just like a bad habit we need to stop, but really it can be a heart issue for us.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that our heart is in the right place, especially towards other people, so that out of our heart comes good things and not negative things. So we kind of want to continue along in that vein this week with a different subject.
This week, what we want to focus on is how, love looks like patience. Love looks like grace when we give grace to people. But we also want to talk about love looks like confronting your friends. And we want to talk about how you can do that without calling them out and it going the wrong way. Twizzlers. Trash.
Straight to the bottom.
I don't get Twizzlers. I don't get people who like Twizzlers. It's like, this is the most generic, boring, disgusting old person candy, but people love it.
So
I'm very passionate about this.
So totally agree with you on like the regular traditional Twizzler. Like I've tried multiple times. They're just bad.
Yeah.
Gross. But what I will say, like the Twizzlers that's like they're like thicker and you like pull the little piece off like that?
Yeah.
Those are good.
I personally would put Twizzlers at D. Now,
absolutely.
If you have anything against that, but
because we're talking about what is pictured.
Yes.
The original Twizzler. Let us know if you disagree. If you can put together a logical argument of why Twizzlers don't absolutely suck, then I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wrong, but I'll listen.
Jolly Ranchers, this was another one that was one of my go-tos as a kid. I was like, Jolly Ranchers, pop, 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 pop. Like I could eat these all day. Did you ever accidentally like bite the Jolly Rancher? Because it was very syrupy kind of, and your teeth would get stuck together. And you felt like a
freak out. Yes, definitely. I'd be like, I can't move because if I pull, it's just gonna pull my teeth out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a dangerous candy, especially when you had like a loose tooth or something.
Yeah. So
but still so good though.
So voting with the danger in the in our thoughts. I'd say it's an A.
Okay.
What do you think?
I was gonna go high B.
Let's go.
Because I don't think it doesn't make me as happy as all the other things on the A does. But they're good. They're solid.
I'll go with high B. Swedish Fish. This is something that I didn't get the hype until I tried them, and then I'm like, because they're super like plain, but they're
just good.
Yeah.
These are my favorite candy. So we've got like candy with chocolate bars with like stuff. So it's kind of mixed up right now. But like of what I would consider candy, like fruity, chewy, whatever.
Yeah.
These are my favorite.
Yeah. Well, sounds like it's
that's an S for sure. That one is gonna get some hate for sure. Candy cigarettes. D. Why are you trying to teach kids to smoke, you turds?
Horrible. Peeps. D.
I don't know if I'd say D on Peeps. I'm one of those people, like,
Pastor Zach would give it an A or an S.
they're definitely not good. They're definitely not good, but there's something about eating a Peep that makes me feel like it's Easter.
All the way down.
Maybe the highest D.
Okay. Starburst, come on.
They're pretty good.
Oh, dude. My all-time favorite candy.
Really?
My entire life.
I will allow it.
Thank you. I will allow this. Okay, Reese's.
If you don't put this at the S tier, you are straight up fascist.
Snickers. Staple, classic.
I do not like Snickers.
I never ate a Snickers. I was like, oh,
Same. I mean, they're decent. Like, I would take a Snickers over, like, anything C or D.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's probably mid-B somewhere.
Twix. This was one of my favorite candy bars.
I love a Twix. The best s'more I've ever had in my entire life was you replace the Hershey's chocolate bar with a peanut butter Twix. Break it in half, put the two halves on the graham cracker, marshmallow in between. It'll change your freaking life.
Holy cow.
It is so good. Also, do it with a Reese's cup. You ever think about that?
And then drizzle sugar all over it.
Imagine a s'more, but instead of Hershey's chocolate, you do it with a Reese's cup.
That does sound good.
It is so good.
Twix is up there on the S. Nerds. Love them. I love nerds.
Hate them. What's the point?
You hate them?
Hate.
If you were to rank just by yourself, what would you rate?
The lowest D on the board.
Oh, no.
I hate them.
I would vote it an A because they're so sugary, they're so good, they're so much fun.
What's the point?
And I will put it in a high B.
Disgusting. So we want to talk about what it really means to be a loving person. I think when we think about what it means to be a loving person, like you said earlier, it's, being patient, being gracious with people, being kind. But I think there's a part of being loving that maybe we forget because it can be a little bit uncomfortable. I think part of being a loving person is actually being willing to confront the people you love when you see them doing something that is maybe going to be detrimental to them in the long run, or maybe something that is against the way the Bible teaches us that we should live our lives. So part of being a loving friend is actually being willing to have a difficult conversation with them and say, hey, I don't know if this is the wisest move right now.
Yeah. And I think sometimes too, we get confused, like if I confront, am I calling them out? And I think you can do it in such a gentle, grace-filled way to where you're like, hey, I don't know everything. And you can even look back at how Jesus confronted people, how he confronted his friends. And he was loving, he was patient, he was kind, and also too, a good check for you, because sometimes we might love somebody and we might be wanting to talk to them about something that they should be brought up, but we might have a bad attitude too. So you can, there's times before in my life where I wanted to confront something that needed confronted in my friends, but I didn't have the best attitude at the time. I was so frustrated, and then I came at them, and then probably something that could have been a good conversation ended up hurting them. Yeah. And so I think you can even have the right thing to confront, but you have to do it in such a loving way. So if you have any anxiousness or any frustration when you're doing it, you have to put that down or give yourself some time, because it's not going to end good.
Yeah. The Bible teaches us that we are supposed to restore one another gently. Basically what that means is that if we see a friend that's stuck in a bad situation or maybe making some unwise choices, it is our job as their friend to restore them, to bring it to their attention, to maybe help guide them to make a better choice gently. The way you were saying, it's like we can do the right thing in the wrong way and it's still not the right thing to do. If we come at it with oh, you're wrong and I'm going to fix this and I'm going to correct you or whatever, that's not the way we're supposed to go about this. That is, at the end of the day, even if maybe our motives are good, the method is not. And it's going to result in a damaged friendship. And they're probably not going to take your advice at the end of the day. So really, you're just kind of making things worse. But if we can do it gently, with grace and say, hey, I don't know if this is the best thing for you. I just care about you. I wanted to bring this to your attention. The odds of them listening are much higher. And then the odds of you becoming actually closer with that person are a lot higher as well. So we got to keep in mind that being loving sometimes should push us to actually have a difficult conversation, because if we really love somebody and we see them going down maybe a dangerous or detrimental path, our love for them should cause us to want to do something to help.
Milky Way. This was good. Especially if you freeze them.
This is my favorite chocolate bar.
Really? Over Reese's? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Milky Way is good, especially when you freeze them. And M&M's.
M&M's. You cannot go wrong with an M&M.
Do you think M&M's are better than Reese's Pieces?
Yes.
Okay. They're different too. They taste different.
I think M&M's are A level.
They're solid. Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
I don't think they're that good. They like dissolve and get all like gritty.
Yeah. Maybe high C.
Yeah.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy's all right. It's like if Airheads got it right.
Laffy Taffy banana? A. No. Trash.
I like the banana one.
Oh, really? Laffy Taffy. I like them. I don't think they're A. I think they're B somewhere.
I think B is good.
Hershey's, finally!
Last
Last.
but not least, the king of all the chocolate bars, the Hershey bar.
Chocolate. Like, it's just so boring.
Dude, I eat Hershey's chocolate bars. I think it's a solid A. Maybe the lowest A. Because you're right, it's just kind of, there's nothing to it.
Candy tier. This is the candy tier. So yeah, comment down below if you don't like what we did, if you think Twizzlers should go up top, with which I don't know why you would.
Totally disagree, but whatever.
Whatever.
I feel good about our top tier. I mean,
Yeah.
all of those, if I'm having those, I'm having a good day.
Yeah, those are pretty solid. And I like how we didn't just hand them out. Like, this is like, and like A's are good too, but like this is like, all right.
I mean, really, most of the A's, I'm having a good day if I have one of those.
Yeah.
B's, kind of mediocre. C's, I'll take it. D's, if you give it to me, I'm gonna secretly throw it away later.
Culture Night is coming up, Jesse, this
is.
Wednesday, and I don't know why I'm telling you, because you're preaching. So this Wednesday, coming up, May 6th, 7 o'clock, live on YouTube. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have some worship. Jesse's going to be preaching. And some more stuff. Guys, don't miss it. Come on. Like, this is the time we're all separate. Let's get together and let's worship God.
It's gonna be a great time.
It's going to be great.
I'm very excited about what I'm gonna share. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be on YouTube, live, real live. So comment along with us.
Real life.
Jump in the chat when we do this. So the YouTube channel you're watching this on right now.
Yeah, it's going to be so good, guys. Don't miss it. But that's it for this episode, Jesse. Episode 66, I believe.
Something like that.
Like, it keeps getting weird when I say the number. I'm like, man, I can't believe we're that far ahead. But episode 66, thank you guys for watching. Jesse, any closing thoughts or words of wisdom?
Remember, sometimes to be a loving person, it takes having a difficult conversation, but doing that in a gentle, restorative, grace-filled way.
Good stuff. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you Wednesday at Culture Night. Be there. Boom.